So guys, this was fresh out of the divorce, okay? Like straight fresh out of the divorce, all right? Like it had been like a couple days. I was still living there. We had just like separated our stuff and I had begun the process of like organize boxes. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Wow. It says here you're going to be the Vault's marriage counselor. Almost
too soon. You're gonna be the Vault's marriage counselor. No way. No way. What are the I hate Fallout 3. I hate Fallout 3.
makes me want to get married. Just to be able to.
I'm sorry, I looked at the comments. Oof. A cousin of mine actually bought a hoarder house in bump nowhere because it was like $30K USD for a huge property, a big house. Like 2 months into the renovation, the city made him burn it down with the supervision of the fire department because there was a rat colony that had nested into the property and was damaging the neighboring agriculture. Oh my goodness. Here's the thing. I can believe that. Because rat colonies are insane. But like they still got to keep the land, right? Like 30K for like the big land, maybe? After it had been burned down? I need you guys to know this, all right? So I'm just specifying this really quickly. I think that domesticated rats and mice are super cute. I love them. I have friends who have them as pets. Think they're great. Pet rats, super smart, super lovely, and they see you as a big rat and they're very affectionate and very sweet. Out of control rat nest vermin who up agriculture and get in your walls and chew your wires and start fires because they are a fire hazard, I have very little patience for. Because when I first moved, when I moved out of Wagga Wagga, an ex-partner and I moved to our place, like the last place I was in, it was infested. It was infested with, well, I want to say mice, not rats. And it was bad. They were ballsy because the house had been empty for a while. So the first night that we slept there, I think some of you may remember this. Some of you may remember this because I was actively distraught. This was, I think, 2022. I want to say either 2021 or 2022. I was actively distraught about it. There's actually an art piece of me by, one second, let me see if I can find it, by legendary artist Ahi. I'll show you when I'm done with the story. I was very distraught because they were everywhere. And when I went to bed that first night, a mouse got into the bed and crawled over my hand. And I freaked out because like I'd never had that before because we didn't have a frame yet. We didn't have a bed frame yet. So like we were on the ground. So I couldn't sleep. I'm like, they're coming. Oh my God. When we got like a trap that could deal with them, I think we got like 7 in a night or something. It was insane. Like the trap was just going off constantly. So like, it's funny because the rental people sent people to be, you know, like pest control people. But they dealt with the spiders because there was also a spider infestation. And it wasn't just like, oh, tee-hee, just little house spiders, don't worry about it. It was a redback spider infestation in the closet and in the garage. They knew about the ones in the closet and they took care of them. And then they went, we should probably check the garage. So we checked the garage and I go to like briefly like touch the roller door. And the guy goes, up. You don't want to do that. You see that? See that there? You see that dust there? And I like looked and I was like, what about it? And he's like, that's spiders. I just thought it was a cobweb with like dust and dirt in it. No, it was thousands of baby redback spiders. And he was like, yeah, this makes sense. And so they got rid of them. They got rid of the spiders, but they weren't able to get rid of the mice. That was horrifying. It was not good. It was not good. I'm kind of glad because where I live now, Marco and I are not dealing with redback spiders at all. There has been the one centipede, but apparently that's not very common. Okay, all right, Gobson, you need to know though, I am 33 and I have never been bitten by a spider. Okay, so nobody has died. Deaths are quite rare, very rare, since the anti-venom was introduced in 1956. I will say, like, to some people, I'm like, oh yeah, it's super dangerous, haha. But like, To be honest, it's not. Like, Australia is fine. You would survive. You'd do all right. Nah, it's still not coming. Okay. I guess you just can't visit all the many hags that live here. And guess what? I'm gonna get them all to move here. You're not gonna have any of them left. I'm just gonna collect them all. I'm gonna bring them all to my house. No hags for you, all for me. Hag hoarder. Oh no, you fucking don't. I'm gonna take them. They're all gonna be in my house. Your country will have none left. All for me, all for Australia. We gotta stop her. That would work for me, because then you'd all be in the ideal time zone. Damn it. He's always, bastard, always 2 moves ahead. Oh man. Anyway, the piece I wanted to show you, this was by Ahi, which is me, Vivi, on a chariot led by rats. I think this is a really cool piece. I love Ahi's art. Ahi's art is beautiful. It's fantastic.